Yeah, it's a different.
No foreign.
Where are you from?
California. But we're going to do what he's working. He's going to do live stream.
Thank you. Yeah. He's California, I'm Florida. Oh, I love it. Well, I don't think he's trying to sell anything. You think so? Maybe. Maybe he's just friendly. He's a friendly Vietnamese. All right, so here we are today. My ears are, oh, there we go. Just popped them. We are at Angel's Coffee, which I'll give you a little semi-tour in a few minutes. Angel's Coffee, very big coffee shop. Frequented by Vietnamese. I have not seen one foreigner here. You know, they park all the bikes inside the coffee shop. They sit there, you know, they sit in groups and they talk to each other. And then if you come upstairs, which is obviously where we are, they have air conditioning. We are number 47. We have air conditioning and it's very cool and it's very comfortable. But it is about a 45-minute walk from our hotel. It's about 10 minutes by Grab. It's about 45 minutes walk, which is why I'm a little sweaty, I think. So, and today is October 15th, my birthday. Woo-hoo. Big day of celebration for me. You know, usually I'm not in Vietnam on my birthday. Usually I'm just in Thailand. And we celebrate with the family, which we're gonna do. Bo and I have a romantic getaway planned for the evening, right across the street from our hotel. But it is a very nice restaurant. We're planning on going there and drinking copious amounts of wine. Yesterday, if you saw the live stream, oh my God, we had 8 free beers because everybody gets 2 tokens each for free beer. You go into the beer house, you know, the beer hall, and they give you 2. They gave Nicholas, Alex, me, Bo, we all had 2. Nicholas found 2 right on the, he said, I was walking there and there's 2 coupons. So we picked them up. So we had 10. So then some lady gave me 2. All of a sudden I looked down, there's 2. Then I looked down, there's another one. And then I got another 2. It worked out we had 20 beers. 20 beers. And none of us are really big beer drinkers. But we drank every frickin' beer. We started playing some game where you spin the wheel. Oh yeah, turn a fan on. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Wonderful. Oh yes, the fan. So now we're even, yeah, exactly. Here comes our wonderful coffee. I believe that's what is this? Coconut coffee? No. This is not from that. What is this?
You have Wi-Fi?
Is that coconut or what is that?
That's yours. Mine is not ready.
Oh, yours takes 20 minutes. I forgot. All right, so Teddy's got himself a little. He's got a. What the hell you call those things? Banh mi. He's got a banh mi. I got myself a little.
A mini banh mi.
Here we go. This is my coconut coffee. All right. So yeah, we drank the 20 beers yesterday. And you know, it was a light beer, like a lager or something, but it wasn't that heavy. It tastes a little I loved it. I drank probably 10. I drank probably 10 beers. Bo probably had 8. Alex had 1. Nicholas had 1. Doesn't really taste coconutty. I'd say that other place is better, honestly. This is made with ice. The other one, yeah, the other one is better. Anyway, here we are. Happy 62nd birthday to me. In 3 months, I'll be 63, according to Thai standards, Thai etiquette. It's all ice. It's ice and whipped cream. It doesn't taste like coconut at all. Whatever. I'm easy. If you like this stream, if you like the videos, I got a lot of footage. And I still have Suratani footage. Oh, thank you, Teddy. Thank you, Teddy G. If you like this, then smash the like button, click like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Now, that is an egg coffee. That's a cold egg coffee. Is that correct? Yeah, I guess so. Wow, looks a little bit different. I'm not really used to the cold stuff. The only reason I'm drinking cold right now is because I'm very sweaty. But yeah, click the notification bell, subscribe, like, go down in the description. Jesus. Go down in the description. If you're on a TV, it's Super Chats, what is it? The Buy Me a Coffee, CASHAPP, Patreon. There's all kinds of ways. You can go to my Facebook, you can go to my Instagram, you can go to whatever. What there is there? Oh, X, which I don't use that much. But anyway, that's how you keep up with me. But definitely subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I'm sending you $50 as a birthday present. You deserve because of all the work you do for us. Well, thank you, Teddy. As my friend, I appreciate that. $50, I'll take it. Alrighty. In the Cash App. Happy birthday, sir. Thank you very much. I'm glad I'm still above ground. That's what I'll say. I'm a little disappointed with this coconut coffee, but whatever. All life. Chewing ice, which you're not supposed to do, but thank you very much. Could be a good birthday. Yeah, so that's great. So if somebody else donates, then he matches it, which is really good. I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. It doesn't taste like coconut. Now, I have to tell you, we came here because Teddy thought that this place was very interesting, had an interesting story. However, this is not the place. The place he thought was also called Angels. And when you go there, it is staffed by disabled people.
I didn't know if it was called Angels. I just knew that there was a similar thing where they benefit.
But it wasn't Angels?
No, I
Oh,
just
okay.
looked up I have no idea. I just looked up a coffee shop owned by Expat that employs,
Oh.
and so that's the first one, but there's obviously others.
So, the place is staffed by disabled folks. And we wanted to go there, but when we get here, we go, oh, well, we walked like almost 50 minutes to get here. We walked, excuse me, across the river. I can match Theodore's 50. Okay. You gonna send me another Cash App, Teddy? Very good. I'll take it. So he's sending me 50 by Cash App.
So you're getting 100 from me.
Well, yeah, 100 from you, and 50 from random commenter. I appreciate it, random commenter. I'm a prolific ice chewer. Oh, random commenter. Holy moly. You just sent it. Thank you very much, Mr. Random Commenter. Oh, hey, Carnivore, how you doing? And what's the other one that I'm thinking of? Botman. Haven't heard from Botman lately, but I just heard from him. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Thank you, appreciate it. All right, can't go wrong. And you know, we've been here for this is the seventh day, seventh night. I really find it hard to believe, honestly. I'm not bitching. I'm not complaining or anything like that. I'm just saying, from a standpoint of looking at the streams, I talked about this yesterday, I talk about it all the time. I sit in front of the camera at a coffee shop or in my office, and I get 40, 50 people. I know I'm in a coffee shop now, and I don't want to go anywhere because, frankly, my gimbal is not charged. I thought I charged it, it didn't charge up. I'm not going to go walking around. But usually, you know, I either sit in a coffee shop or I walk around somewhere. I walked around here in Da Nang. I don't know how many times. 2 times, I think, I walked. Oh, well, yeah. Yesterday in the French Village, which I got to say, that, man, you want to go to a tourist place that is worth going to, that place is worth it. I mean, the cable ride going up is fantastic. The cable ride going down is very nice, but the cable ride going up is, I mean, you don't even know, I don't even know how to describe it. It's about a 30-minute trip altogether. And I mean, it's like you're in the clouds. There were a couple of times we couldn't see anything. All we saw was the clouds. That was one of the highlights of this trip. I mean, and the food that we've had, I mean, I don't usually get excited about places very often to where I'm like, oh my God, you know, but we've had some seafood for 5 people, it's $25. Now, we had some seafood one night, it was, what was it, $120?
On the beach.
It was right on the beach, and that place is overpriced, and we know that.
But we also ordered many plates.
Yeah, but we ordered a lot of plates. $120, so what is that? That's $24 per person. Now, that's not huge, but it is a little pricey. That was the only place. And actually, we know, okay, let's not go there again because that place is too pricey. But we went to another place, and it's like you pay like $5 to $10, and you get all kinds of shrimp and scallops. And we went.
Your Mexican last night.
Oh yeah, we went to Mexican. That was. Bo said, okay, for 5 people, listen to this.
And one person had 3 meals.
Alex had 3 burritos, and they are big. They're like this, you know, they're big burritos. He had 3 burritos. I go, Alex, what are you ordering 3 burritos for? Order 1, and if you want another, you can have another. No, I'm gonna eat them all, and he did. 3 burritos. Nicholas had a quesadilla. Bo had soup and rice. I had a burrito. Teddy had a burrito. So that's what? 5 burritos, a quesadilla, 2 tacos, and he had 2 tacos, and Bo had her rice and soup.
And don't forget drinks.
And then we had watermelon, passion fruit, beet juice, lemon tea, water, and I think another passion fruit. So we had all that, and it was $14.50.
It was?
Yeah, it was 500 baht, which is about $14.60.
Oh, that's incredible.
I mean, you figure that out. That was like $3 a person. And I'm just like,
And it was,
you can't get that.
and it was really good.
And we were full. We left there, we were full.
Tiny tasters.
No, they weren't small, they were really big. And we left and we're like, holy shit. Dallo, thank you very much. Yes, I made it another year. All righty. I'm above ground. And when it hits January 1st, I'm 63 in Thailand. I'm still 62, but I'm 63 in Thailand because that's how they do it. So, I mean, the food's been fantastic. Grab is cheaper than in Thailand. It's a little bit cheaper. I mean, noticeably cheaper.
The evenings are super pleasant.
Yeah, the evenings are nice. It is hot.
Everyone comes out at night.
But yeah, everybody comes out in early morning or late, like early evening. And so that's good. The grab, is that always good for age of consent? I don't know what the age of consent is in Vietnam because I'm not really worried about it, but I will tell you that I've seen many, oh, congratulations, Dallo. Let's hope you make it to January 22nd. He'll be 64. I think you will. I don't think you have any problem getting there. There are plenty of decent-looking women here. Now, we met a guy in the hotel. He's the manager. And he said to me, you know, in Hanoi, it's thought that if you go with a foreigner, it's because you can't get a Vietnamese man. Down in the south, it's less conservative. And he means down in Da Nang, Ho Chi Minh. So it's kind of like, it's accepted. So keep that in mind if you're looking for a girl.
Yeah, it won't look that bad.
No, I mean, you know, there's some that are like, hey, they're all right. And then there's some, I've seen a couple in like little short shorts with the bottom of their ass cheeks hanging out. And they were mothers, and they had phenomenal bodies. And I was going, you know, and I'm like, just kicking myself, going, holy moly, you know, I mean, they're out there. Now, you might have to work a little harder than in Thailand, I don't know. That's what I would think. We met a real estate agent. We asked him if he had a girl or anything. He's been here 8 years. He's like, no, I don't have a girl. I'm like, okay, well, maybe, I don't know what the deal is with him, but anyway, if you want them, they're here. Figure out, listen, just go online, search for the age of consent. Maybe it's 16, I don't know.
It's always advisable that minimum 18.
Yeah, minimum 18. I would say,
Should be asking.
You think that it's 18, but check to make sure it's not 21, just to be sure. But there are plenty of them here.
And they're friendly. They're all friendly. They're not
Don't get friend zoned here. You better go after it right away.
Or do you have any female viewers?
Some. Not all that many.
We have to change that.
I wonder why. And if you need a Vietnamese guy, hot Vietnamese guy, because you're a sexy young woman,
No, but just
I'm
so
sure you can
just so it's
work something out.
not sexist commentary, that's all.
Sexist? What's that? I don't know what sexist is. I don't know what he's talking about. You know, you got to cater to your audience, which is predominantly male. I think it's 90% male, 10% female.
Yeah, but these virgin seniors, there's a lot of women.
Virgin seniors. On my channel, I got nothing but studs. What are you talking about? Right?
God bless them.
We got nothing but studs on my channel.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway. They're all badasses. They're all, you know, they know what to do with women. I mean, this is the way I look at it. You get a little friendly with a girl, and you go, you want to go out? You want to go somewhere? You want to go do something? How about tonight we go out, we have dinner or something? If she says no, maybe you try one more time later on, unless she goes, no, I got a boyfriend or something like that, which really doesn't matter. But then, okay, you move on. Big deal. She said no. Okay. All right, and you just do that. And eventually, hopefully, you'll get one that likes you and you like her, and there you go. Dale is now hooked up. He's got himself a lady. I do know that Vietnamese men go to Pattaya and Bangkok, but they like to go to Pattaya, and they like Thai women. However, I think they prefer Vietnamese women. I don't know if you saw that guy's girl, in his phone, the manager. Yeah, she was very pretty, and the Thai girl was very, very pretty. He's like, oh, she's a student, she's this, she's that. That poor guy's problem was, you know, there's so many girls out there, and then I get a girlfriend, and I just don't know what to do, and I can't help myself. I'm like, well, that's normal, you know. So I can't tell you, I can't show you here very much. There's not much to show. If you look, you see there, Angel's Coffee. You look down, and there is the coffee area, and then up here,
This is AC in the other area. It's open.
oh, well, I should show you the front, but there's not much to see.
It'll show the top.
Let me get up here. I do have to get up sometimes. See all the people sitting out here. They're all on their phone. If you look at them, they're all on their phone. Look at this, down there, they're on their phone. On their phone, on their phone. Phone in hand. And we are the only foreigners in this whole place. But yeah, I would highly recommend this place. It's pretty nice. And if you want, you can sit downstairs. But you know, we just finished walking, you know, almost an hour, and it's a little hot. So that's why we wanted to come up here and cool off. If we wanted to, you know, if we just drove here, sit right downstairs, it'd be fine.
But we had 2 coffees, They bring you jasmine tea.
Yeah, they bring you
and a little
jasmine
sandwich.
tea.
It was all. It was a little under $4 in an air-conditioned environment.
$4 for a sandwich and 2 coffees.
And they give you. They keep
And the
topping
jasmine
off
tea, which they top up. They keep topping that. You could just sit here all day and drink jasmine tea. It's very good. Bo was like, I gotta get that tea. Because it is really good. I may get another coffee.
Maybe tell them only 1-2 pieces ice.
Yeah, very little ice,
They
please.
fill it. But yeah, they have nice booths here. You can get very comfortable.
It's pretty nice. And Teddy's always complaining about my ass hurts because the chairs are too hard. And he's got a bony little ass, apparently.
The muscular little.
A muscular bony ass. Old muscular bony ass.
It's
That's
not a flaggity. It's not a flaggity old one. I'm too vain for that.
well, Bo always tells me, your ass is starting to get old now.
Oh,
She used to tell me, oh, before you had such a strong, nice ass. Now your ass is getting old.
good for her though, because men will say that about women, so it's a good.
Well,
way
but the
to
thing
get
is I just tell her, listen, you know, you ain't any better off than me. And believe me, I've been a lot more athletic than you in my life, and I've done a lot more things. So, but she's always been very strong, you know. I mean,
Strong
she doesn't
girl.
get sick. She doesn't get sick very often. And when she does, she's been sick, and she's been just like, oh, I'm so cold. And then the next morning, she's like, I'm all right.
Incredible.
She just gets right over it. It's pretty wild how she does that.
Oh,
But
do you see your beautiful tree in the background?
what? Oh, the little red and yellow one.
No, the white flower.
Oh, well, I can see that a little bit. Yeah. There we go. See that? Yes, beautiful. Is it real? I don't know if it's real. Thank you very much, Aiden. Happy 26th birthday. Yes, 26. Thank you. You just reversed that. That's very nice. Yes. Yes. That's what I said. Yes. Thank you very much. So, choke D to you and cup kun cup. Thank you. We always appreciate that. We being me, but I do appreciate it. So I'm gonna go downstairs. Do you want something else?
No, we can go eat breakfast or lunch.
No, I
somewhere
don't
else.
want to have to walk with this.
No, I'm good.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah, thank you. Well, they're gonna deliver it to you anyways.
I know they will, but I'm just saying I don't really want to walk out on the street with this thing because it's not a gimbal.
You want me to order for you? Is what
No, I'll go down and get it. I'll go down. Thank you very much, Gabe. Thank you. All right, Aiden's getting some thumbs up there. That's very nice. Let me go downstairs here. I'll show you what it's all about downstairs. I'm gonna go get myself a coffee.
Very 2 pieces ice.
Yeah, a little bit of ice. I want to lead the way so none of these people are filmed because I don't want to offend any of them. Yeah, I don't see any foreigners here. Okay, what do I want here? Salt white coffee. How about coconut cafe? Coconut cafe, cold. Yeah, what? Here's their little treats here. All right, and here we are. Have a good day. Welcome, Angel. You see, they have the jasmine tea there to the right. Busy place, very nice. So they will bring that up to me when it's ready. Oh, yes. Very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, look at this. Let's take a look at this. Oh, there's Leonardo over there. Nice mural on the wall. Leonardo over there. We'll forget what Jean-Luc René and David Beckham to the right. I don't know who these people are. And then they have a little tea room, which I guess anybody can go in there. Very nice. Alrighty, so that was, how much was that? 30, was it 32 or 33? Let me see. Okay, we're back. Let's see here, that was 32,000, which is about, $1.60. Is that what it is? That's about, maybe it's about $1.80. So that would be, let's see, 33 baht plus 26. So it'd be 59 baht in Bangkok, which is dirt cheap.
Yeah, you might want to, for me, other than, because you can find cheap places in the world, maybe in Central Africa or whatever, but there's an indescribable, very good energy, very good vibe.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Very good vibe.
Not only that, but the entire atmosphere here is extremely good. I mean, you know, the people are nice. The people are very nice. You can see, you know, it's. Look at these leather chairs. Very nice. Oops. Very nice. Look at that. Whatever. They faux leather. Whatever. How have you found the rainy season in Da Nang? Not bad. It's, I'd say, this rainy season is better than the one in Bangkok, and I'm not just saying that. It may just be a timing. In Thailand, usually it rains for an hour or so really hard, but lately it's been raining for like 3-4 hours and really hard. That's why it's flooding. Man, if you see the north, the flooding there is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, big, huge waves of water destroying houses. I mean, it's horrible. People are leaving their houses because they know we stay here, we're going to get wiped out. So a lot of them are leaving. And there is some flooding in the south because my wife's, I think she's just a friend, but maybe she's a nephew or something like that. Niece, I don't know what she is. They have flooding in their area. Thank you very much, Dowlo. Thank you. Thank you for the scratch. Appreciate it. And please give Dowlo a thumbs up on his super chat. We always appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, you know, we've been in some rain here. We've been mostly, you know, we bought some cheap, well, I don't know how cheap they were. How much were they? I don't remember how much those. Oh, thank you. Small token of my appreciation. Thanks for all the blogs. Well, thank you very much, Aiden. I hope you like the videos that are coming up. Holy shit, man. Well, hey, he just gave me like $78 or something like that. Aiden. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, and Choke B. So there you go, Teddy. Now that's another 50 from you.
I said the first.
Oh, the first 50. Ah,
For 100.
whatever. That's fine. You know, when you have enough money, just enough money to do what you want to do, and a little bit left over, I'm fine. You know, I like that. That's good. Everybody, you know. I can't say everybody, but some people, and what I hear in the United States is people, oh, we're so money hungry, and in Thai, oh, we're so money hungry. It's not about being money hungry. It's just about, you know, can I go out and have a coffee once in a while? I mean, you know, we've been going out having a coffee every day, but most of the time, you know, can I go out and have a coffee 3-4 times a week? Can I get across town if I need to go there? And as long as I got the cash, then that's fine. We have been looking for a house. I've been telling Bo, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But she wants to get she wants her name on a book, the blue book, the house registration. She wants us all to be on the house registration and all that stuff. And she just sent me something last night about 6 million bond? Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know how much the payments would be. I'm always worried about the payments. I like that you pay cash. You pay cash and that's it, baby. You're gone. I don't owe anything. And that's the whole thing I wanted to do with her. But she's like, even if we don't have enough, let's just do it. I'd love to have a house there, but you know, in Ecuador, Teddy, you know, turned us on to this place. It's a little square, and they have a coffee shop, Mexican restaurant. You know, they have a little gift shop, and that kind of. But there's a place open now. Well, that's Alex's place. Is that open?
Alex is, because of his success,
He's going to be in both.
just
He's
across
already
the
moved.
street to a bigger. So, he can
So
have
is his booth open?
His own sit-down restaurant. That's how well he's done.
Yeah, but is his booth open?
No, because he's moved across the street, changed the kitchen to a different location.
No, but what I'm saying is the place where he was, it's open.
That's space. I think some other feature, but there's
Oh,
a couple
so
other stuff.
and it's $300 a month, maybe even less. It might be $250. So,
You can't get hurt.
Bo and I were like, can we afford to pay for that? And then we just bring a whole bunch of stuff over there, and we start a little Thai restaurant, and we teach a couple locals how to run it, and then we go back and forth. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch because it's really far away, but paying $250 a month, I mean, $300 a month, she'd pay half, I'd pay half. It's not huge. And if you saw that part of Ecuador, it's very, very cool. And you know, this is the thing. I could live there, I could live in Portugal, I could live in Thailand. And it comes down to, I live in Thailand. Do I really want to do it? Probably not. And neither does she. But we think about, there's potential there, you know? So that makes us think, maybe we should do something like that. We should go there and give it a shot. I don't know. You know, part-time, and that way she can get her green card in America, which we've been thinking about for a long time. Oops. You know, I talk about all these things. Chances are that'll never happen. It's probably never gonna happen, or it'll happen when I'm like 68, 70 years old. Maybe then it'll happen. You know, but I always think, am I going to have another birthday? Which is, you know, thank you very much. You know, actually, I don't know that Ted knows this, but like this guy that just served me is deaf, which is great. They hired him and they've got him here now. I know I shouldn't be drinking this, but there it is. There's my coconut coffee, cold coconut coffee. Yes, hello, hello. Here we go, coconut coffee. How you doing in Canada? So, when I go back to Thailand, I'm gonna have to get back in the gym. I'm gonna have to get back on the, I've been wanting to get back on the diet. I was on the diet before my changing of how I eat. And then as soon as we came here, I'm like, oh, we gotta eat Vietnamese food. Oh, well, that's not so keto. That's, here you go. Welcome, welcome. This is coconut. Oh, it does have, it's kind of like a Frappuccino. They don't really taste all that coconutty. I don't know why. I went to this place the other day, right around the corner from our hotel, and they gave me one, and it was fantastic. I took a photo of it. It was absolutely fantastic. I'll put it up on social media. And thank you very much. Put it up on. I'll put it up on social media. But it was better than this. This is good, but it had a strong coconut flavor to it. It was fantastic. Today is my birthday. 21. I don't know if Ted went to go buy himself another drink or something. I don't know what he's doing. Cooking show. What kind of food do you cook? You're live cooking. What type of cuisine? I mean, all different kinds, or Italian, or Mexican, or Thai. It's pretty good. Brain freeze. Whew. Love me some curry. We had a little curry yesterday. Oh, God. Brain freeze, man. Big time. We had some Thai food yesterday. I think I showed that yesterday. Yeah, we had some Thai food yesterday. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we had some Thai food. We're at the Thai market. I think I streamed that. Well, we did stream it. Then we went out to the pumpkin farm. And then we went to the beer garden where we had our 20 beers. 20 beers. I'm telling you, go to that place once. Maybe you can go twice. You go once in the morning, once in the early evening, because they're open till 10. So you could go up there at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock or something. Thank you for doing that. I'll take a look at your channel too. But we went up there and I was like, well, it's going to be like Disneyland. And a little bit it is like a Disneyland or something like that. There's tour groups, there's all kinds of... It was overwhelming. By the time we left and we got into the cable car to go down, I was ready to go home. Because we had been there 7 hours. We got there at 8:30 and left at 3:30. So that made it worth the money because it was $30, $35 to get in. 5 of us. But the kids had a great time. We had a great time. The cable car going up is fantastic. Going down is really good. And then, you get to there's all kinds of beers. Well, I mean, there's all kinds of beers. There's all kinds of restaurants. And yeah, they give you a coupon for 2 beers. But at some point, if you have 2 coupons, it's good for 4 beers. Which happened to me. They go, here's 4 beers. And I go, oh. Then the girl goes, here's 2 beers. I go, I just gave you 1 coupon. She goes, mm-hmm. And I go, all right. And I want to put this video up. Because I did not film this. Some of the waitresses, not really the waitresses, but the bartenders. Some of the bartenders were foreign. They were from like Ukraine and there was like 4 women and 2 men. They were serving beer. But then they come out and all of them start dancing. Then they really started going. They had a couple of songs that were really good. They brought people out from the audience, had little kids out there, and the girls were good dancers. Really good. And that was about 15, 20 minutes. So I'm going to put that up. I'll put that up too. I don't know where Teddy went. He's probably in the restroom or something. I don't know. So I highly recommend that. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hey, Pedro. Hey, Patricia. How you doing? Pedro and Pedro and Patricia. I met them on my trip to Hanoi, where I went by train up to Nong Khai. Then I went over to Laos. Then I went in Laos. Met them when we went up on the boat in Laos, and we had a great time there. Good people from Spain, and yeah, good to hear from you. Thank you very much for a happy birthday. Appreciate that. Yeah, very nice. What else have we done here? Where did we go? We went to Santra Night Market, which is pretty cool. But you go there and then you watch on, I don't know if it's on Friday, but on Saturday and Sunday. That's when they have the show with the bridge. The bridge is a dragon. Okay, take care. Thank you for the birthday wishes. The dragon breathes out fire and water. First it breathes fire, and all the people go up on the bridge, and then there's people like me who are just sitting there watching it from afar. And it breathes fire. Real fire comes out of it. Well, I don't know, maybe 20 times. And then they start spraying people with water. Kind of cool. You go to the night market, you hang out there, you do your thing. You know, they got all kinds of goodies you can buy, and it's just kind of like CASHAPP Market, but it's at night. And then you get to watch the show with the bridge, which is kind of cool. We went to the beach a couple times. You can go swimming at the beach. They have all kinds of places right on the beach that you can get drinks and food and, you know, whatever you want. That's cool. What else did we do? Where else did we go?
You've done something every day.
I know we have. Some of it is just eating. I'm trying to think of all the other places, like Santra, Dragon. We went to the Golden Bridge, which honestly, to me, it was a little underwhelming. The Golden Bridge is part of. It's very unique. It's like a half moon, and and then the bridge is being held by two stone hands, and you see the fingers sticking up. I thought that was just one big long bridge across a river. It's actually part of Bonnet Hills, you know, the French village. And so you go there, and there are just tons of people on the bridge. And it's not all that long. It's maybe, I don't know, maybe 200 meters in length, maybe something like that. You know, and it's like, it's a trip to get up to it, then you got to go down from it. You got to take a cable car to get to it, then you have to go down on foot. But I don't remember everything that I've done. I'm trying to think of it. It's like, we went to a lot of really good restaurants. We went to a place yesterday. Yeah, we did the beach. But we went to a place yesterday, very traditional Vietnamese. And how much did we pay for that place? The place right near our hotel.
Oh, that was fun too. Everything was super.
Again, $24 for 5 people.
But huge.
So for less, huge portions. We had a lot. That's less than $5 a person.
Frankly, some of those individual plates, you'd be lucky if you could find them in the West for 24 a plate.
Yeah, that's true. You might not, you might pay $20, $25 a plate for some of these things. I got some scallops in the first place. They probably gave 25 scallops, and they were coated in garlic and butter and cheese, like a thin cheese sauce. They were so good.
In the shell too.
And I love scallops. They're one of my favorite foods. It was so good. And the kids, and actually Alex wants to go back. He wants to go back and have those scallops because they were so good. So price-wise, I mean, this place it's pretty happening. And I don't see the prices really going up that much. Although if you listen to some people, there's only like 3 places that foreigners can buy real estate here, you know, condos or something like that. Because we went to go look at them, and I don't really believe that. Hoi An is definitely worth it. We went there.
That's where a lot of that's spent.
We went there 2 days. That's what we did. We went to Hoi An. We went to the tailor shop. Teddy got himself 4 shirts and a dinner jacket, and Bo got herself like a suit, a jacket, and some pants. I got myself this wallet here.
Spanish leather.
Very nice. How much did I pay for this?
130.
I paid $600 for my shoes, $600,000, and they're exactly like the Birkenstocks that I have. They're very comfortable. They last. They got cork and rubber on the bottom. Those Birkenstocks are about 7,000 baht. They're like $200 in Thailand, and they cost me $24.
And they customize.
And they're custom to my feet. They said, oh no, we don't have the right size, so we're gonna have to customize it. I said, okay. I said, when can I come back? Tomorrow. Okay, no problem. So we didn't come back the next day. We came back 2 days later. And so I got a custom pair of shoes for $24. This was, I think, $250 or $200. I think it was $200. $8. So that's about 250 baht for this, and it's very nice. I
That'll
mean,
last your lifetime.
well, I don't know about that. I know that the insides have like a liner. Sometimes the liner can get a little messed up, but other than that, I mean, this should last for a long time. I don't usually get brown, I usually get black, but I like this color a lot, and the shoes I have, they're phenomenal. I think I'm gonna give the shoes to Alex. I don't think he's gonna use them. He doesn't, he's not like the type who goes, oh, I'll take your secondhand shoes that look like shit.
Well, they were willing to, the first day or second day, we saw a place that would do the repairs, but not enough time. But you can do that back in Bangkok.
I know I can get them fixed.
Resold them.
But I just thought, for $24, why not get them?
You'd regret probably. If you did.
And I'm actually the one who probably got the best deals on everything.
For sure.
Oh, and I bought.
Mine was two.
They had this. It's not like this, but it's a little coffee cup. It's probably about that tall. It's like an espresso glass. It's about that tall. That espresso glass sits on top of. You can say, just imagine that this is. It's about that tall, and it's like spread out.
It has a base.
Yeah, it has a base, and you can put a little tea lamp candle underneath it, and then you put the coffee on top of it. And then what's supposed to happen is it keeps the coffee warm while you're drinking it, and then also it emits the odor of coffee. So fantastic, and it cost me $8
For two.
for two.
Oh my God, the spray. The spray is blowing. It's blowing in the fan you're shooting on
Well, sorry.
that. I can see.
Well, it's not hitting you, is it?
Yeah, it blew right on me. Fuck. You couldn't see it?
I was aiming for you, Teddy.
Oh.
You have to go home and take a shower. Anyway, sorry. It's my birthday. Give me that. On my birthday, I get to spray you like that. There you go. Anyway, so that was in Hoi An, and then also was the ancient city, which is where we went.
It's touristic.
And we went on the river there for a little bit.
They have nighttime rides, and they have the.
Yeah, we went at night.
The paper.
Oh yeah, that's
lanterns.
something else. Oh, that's something we did in the Bonnet Hills yesterday. They had the ride where you get into this chair, you sit in the chair, and then it rises up, and then they start spinning around, and everybody's spinning.
The old carnival rides.
Yeah, carnival. So Alex and I said, yes, we'll do it. Alex and I went and did it. Nicholas was like, no, I don't want to do it. Bo was like, I'm not doing it. She's a little fraidy cat.
Did you film her?
Yes, she filmed me doing it.
So you're gonna have a lot of hate
You know, I filmed going up to it and filmed other people on it, but then she filmed me. And it was fantastic. I mean, you know, you go up, it's free. Everything's included.
Wow.
So it's pretty good, you know, I mean, but yeah, in Hoi An, you know, we were walking along and this lady goes, you want some fruit? You want some fruit? She's got a stick across her neck and she's got that big, she's holding it up. She's a kind of sturdy older woman who liked me. You know, she was like, you marry me? And I'm like, no, I'm married. My wife is right there. And she goes, second wife? And my wife goes, no. She just looked there and goes, no. She took my camera and was filming me. And she goes, here. And she puts the thing on my shoulder. I was like, God damn, this thing is heavy. I couldn't believe it. At first, I was like, all right, it's a little
She's
heavy.
doing it all day.
And then after a while, I was like, Jesus Christ, this thing is freaking heavy, man. And she's, you know, she was older. I mean, she wasn't my age, but
Half your weight.
yeah, she's probably half my weight. And she's carrying that thing around, lugging it around. And I just went,
They're sturdy people.
like, unbelievable. And so Bo bought some bananas from her. She kept trying to throw in rambutan and all kinds of stuff. She was throwing in apples. And Bo's like, no. Just the bananas. She got the bananas. She overpaid probably double for the bananas. And, you know, then the lady said, oh, you married? I wasn't like running to her going, oh, yes, I need to marry. How about you and me? We get together and we hook up. She wasn't that kind of a woman. But it was interesting. So the ancient city is very cool, and they have a lot of modern things there. And they, you know, it's like kind of a mix of modern and, you know, modern stores with, you know, the ancient. They have a few things there. They have some statues and stuff like that that are very cool. Pretty good.
Better this time. Fewer ice too.
This is coconut coffee. That one is coconut cream coffee. So that's the difference. But this one is very, very good.
How much you pay for that big thing? 42?
About $60. $1.75.
Terrible.
Horrible.
Terrible ripoff.
Yeah, we're paying too much here. This place is so backwards.
These poor people, just for the AC, were using more money than we spent.
Vietnam's backwards, but I don't understand, you know.
Yeah, they don't have cars, they don't have paved roads, they don't have skyscrapers, they don't have electricity.
I'm surprised at how big this city is. A lot bigger than I thought. And as I said, I think yesterday or whenever, this is the third biggest city in Vietnam. I didn't know that.
Lots of expats relocated.
There are lots of expats, and I do see a lot of expats with women here. So, if you're looking for a woman here, Carlos, thank you. Oh, he's calling me Daddy Bear. Thank you, Daddy Bear. Daddy Bear. That name will stick with me for until eternity. That's Chucky.
Well, he's flirting with you.
He had a little Daddy Bear song.
But the West
He used to
Hollywood
play that.
guy-
Oh, thank you very much, Gail. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, West Hollywood Chucky, not our Chucky. You know,
They love bears.
let me talk about Chucky, not our Chucky from the stream, another Chucky that you guys don't know. This was before I was streaming, when Bo and I were both young and beautiful. Teddy had two friends.
Both crazy.
He had two friends from Palm Springs that were going to Thailand. I've told this story before, but it's been a while. He says, hey, I'm gonna send these guys over to you. Can you take care of them for me? I said, yeah. Now, to me, I'm like, okay, so I'll put them up. I had a big apartment at the time. Bo was not living with me. She had her own apartment. And I had this 2-bedroom suite at the top of this building. Huge balcony, big kitchen. I mean, it was very nice. I was paying about $30,000 plus utilities, which worked out with the extra phone line because they had a modem back then. It was $45,000 a month. So they come over, and they're very different. One is very tall and kind of nerdy, and the other one is a little bit smaller, but a little bit heavy and very jovial. We go out a couple times, and then it started that I would say, okay, you guys want to go out tonight? We're gonna hit the bar or whatever. And one of them, the tall, studious one, the tall, thin one who was kind of nerdy, would say, yes, the optometrist would say, no, I don't want to go out. I'm gonna go do my own thing. Little did we know that meant he was going to deal with the lady boys. So Chucky and I would go out. Now this continued for a couple of weeks. Chucky and I went, now what happened was the one guy, the optometrist, moved out because he couldn't stand Chucky. Chucky just rubbed him the wrong way and irritated the shit out of him, which was funny because I tried to mediate and finally I just go, I can't do anything about it, you know. So it's good. We decided to go down to Phuket. So it was only Chucky and I. Let's go down to Phuket for like 5 days. Bo was like, okay, yeah, have fun. We go down, and on the first night, Chucky shows me his leg, and it looks like an elephant's leg. I go, dude, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's deep vein thrombosis. I go, dude, you need to go to the doctor, man. That is not right. I mean, his leg was swollen. Yeah, I'll go. So the next day I'm like, when are you going to go to the hospital? You need to go to the hospital. Oh, yeah, I'll take care of it. So the next day after that, I said, dude, you have to go to the hospital. Yeah. So like that night he comes to me, he goes, I went to the hospital, they want me to fly back to Bangkok. I said, okay. The next day he goes, all right, I'm flying back. So we flew back. And I told Bo, I said, listen, this guy's in bad shape. Go. I have told this story, but I'll tell it again. Because some people may not, yeah, you don't know. There might be new people. So Bo takes him to the hospital, and she says to me, he's really scared. Now, he never showed that to me, but she said he's really, really scared because he knew he could die from it. And so the doctor told him, you need to change your whole life. You need to get fit, you need to stop smoking, you need to stop drinking, you know. And he did. I really was impressed by
Started
him.
working out at the gym, I know.
He started working out, he was doing everything, he was wearing the socks, he was doing everything he had to do. He did it like his life depended on it. And so then he tells me, yeah, I'm flying back on Japan Air. I'm going first class or something. He goes, I have to fight with them to get into first class. Now, I didn't know it until Teddy told me this trip.
Yeah, he was cheap. He didn't buy it.
He bought an economy, and then he just sat down in first class and goes, no, I'm not getting out of here. He saw an empty seat. I can only imagine what a dick he was.
No, they 3 or 4 stewards came to him and said, I ain't moving. Your last flight almost killed me. I'm staying here.
Yeah. Your last flight almost killed me. I'm not moving.
And there are studies that show when you're in a long position.
Of course, yeah.
So
I know when you're on a plane,
we don't know
if you don't
that's
walk
the origin,
around,
but
no, but it exasperates the deep vein thrombosis. So he sits in first class. He tells them, "I'm not moving."
He's ignoring them.
He ignored them. He's like, "Nope, not moving. He's just being a dick. I thought he negotiated something. He didn't.
Today they will land, because since 9/11, they land the planes and arrest people.
Yeah, they did tell him.
Screws up for everyone, but they didn't do that.
They told him, if you don't move, we're gonna have to turn the plane around. He goes, "Go ahead, do it." And so then they didn't do it.
Yeah, because he probably waited a little bit, because he was in his economy and then he shifted over. And they saw what
He probably was a little bit farther away.
Yeah, and they saw what he did.
So they let him stay in first class. So a couple of weeks later, he calls me up and he says, "You know, Scotty, we got to do some business." He goes, "A couple of days, I'm going to send you like $10,000, $15,000. We can export stuff. We can export stuff back and forth from Thailand. I think we can make some dough." I said, "Excellent. All right, let's do it." A couple days after that, I get a phone call from Teddy. "Did you hear about Chucky?" "No, I didn't hear about Chucky." "What happened?" "He's dead." So what happened was he was living with a woman. Teddy used to be a personal trainer. And Teddy was, this lady that he knew had a place, and she said, "Well, he can stay with me."
A room that for him to rent.
Yeah, he can rent a room for me.
I set him up.
But she said, "The only thing that I ask is that you don't go into my bedroom and you don't sleep in my bed
She
if I'm
left
gone."
for the summer, so he
Right,
had
she
the
said,
whole
"Don't
house
sleep
to
in my bed."
himself.
So he had a whole house to himself. He's just paying for a room. So he was, basically playing fuck all and watching the house. So he says, "Okay, yeah, no problem." So one night, I don't know, did he go out and get drunk or what?
No, what happened was one of our mutual friends, one of the co-owners of Zelda's, because Chuck was a bartender.
He was a bartender with this bar, Zelda's.
A nightclub. And our
Still
mutual
open or is it
friend
closed now?
Asked me, I haven't heard from Chuck in a couple of days. Can you tell me where
He
the
is.
place is? And so he walked around the properties. No one's answering the door, but he saw that there was a pot that was melted. The metal was melted on the range. And he's walking around the house looking through the windows, and he sees what he thought was a black man in a big king-size bed.
Oh,
And it was Chuck.
oh.
He had turned
dying.
Yeah, from the blood clot.
Oh yeah, so
He called the police.
he had a blood clot
Killed him.
in the house. But the thing is that he went into the woman. They found him in the woman's room in her bed, the one place where he was not supposed to go.
So she never talked to me again.
And so Ted lost the client because she wouldn't talk to him anymore because she was like,
Yeah, because I set him up.
yeah, but I mean, it wasn't your fault he did
No,
that.
but the point is it was my referral. So
I don't know. I think that's a little harsh. But I mean, I guess if you think of it from her standpoint,
well, it's pretty traumatic because she was
it's
so
her,
nice.
it's her house,
And he dies in her
and
bed.
he dies in her bed.
What's she gonna do? She's gonna get a new bed.
So, you know, if he died in another room in the house, she could be like, well, this guy died in my room. You know, in the other room, okay, whatever. Maybe she'd get over it.
And the gas has melted her metal pot. And, I mean,
Oh yeah, she had a metal pot. He was cooking on. He's getting ready to cook like some macaroni, cheese or something.
He was lying in front of the TV, so he was prepping, obviously, to do what Chuck did, which was came back
Right.
very well, and he died in between.
So that's what happened to our friend Chucky. So anytime I say Chuck, Ted thinks I'm talking about that Chuck.
Yeah, sorry.
We're not talking about West Hollywood Chuck,
Not Bear Chuck. Bear Chuck.
the Chucky who calls me Daddy Bear. He was calling me Daddy Bear for a while. He didn't come into the chats very often. He would
Did you
send
travel
me.
with him?
Yeah, I traveled with him a couple times. Not, I mean, you know, great guy.
And he donates to birthdays and things like that.
Yeah, he does that. He donates for birthdays. He would use his frequent flyer miles and you know, we'd get tickets because he had so many frequent flyer miles. He'd go, oh, let's go to this place. I go, all right, fine. And we go. Now, I haven't heard from him in about 2 weeks. Or actually, he just sent me a message yesterday. There was a third assassination attempt on your buddy DT.
Well, they said it's a Democratic conspiracy. They found out there was a right-winger, no government name. He was a huge Trump supporter. Has photos with him.
So why was he trying to kill him then?
Well, that's what
Because he was
the...
a nutcase.
No, that's what the crazy... We have a crazy sheriff in Riverside, and they were the deputies there.
Oh, is that where it was?
In Coachella.
Holy shit.
It was a couple
Which is
days
where I
ago.
used to live.
That's right. It wasn't far from where you live. Where the Coachella Music Festival grounds
Wow.
are. But what happens, he got through security saying he was a journalist, and he did YouTube stuff.
Uh-huh.
But they were like, you're not allowed to park here. When they looked closer, his back of the SUV was disheveled, and then they found out that he had a fake, his own license plate. He created his own, he lived in Las Vegas. And
But did he have a gun or something?
he had a shotgun and some other gun, and he, scraped the registration card.
Oh.
So that became but they released him on
But they didn't-
$5,000 bonds.
But he didn't try to shoot him.
No, they said we caught him in advance.
Right.
But all these people had to delete their X accounts because they were like, it's the Democrats trying to kill him again. And it was all three supposed attempts were all from right-wing nuts.
Well, I think it's usually the nutcases who try to do stuff like
Well,
that.
they're unhappy people that want notoriety, the copycats.
Well, I
But
mean,
at
even
any
if they
rate,
don't want notoriety.
But the real thing that happened was, and he's done this before, but if you look back in the history of 2020, he gets all these poor souls to come, they buy tickets or they register. They bus them in, you can't park there. They bus them in with 20 buses.
Mm-hmm.
And that's organized by Trump's campaign. So he gets them there, he flies off, and the buses weren't there to take them back to the parking. And it's 100 degrees, half of the people are 80 years old. And so they couldn't get back to there. So it was chaos.
Sounds like a sovereign citizen.
His people didn't help the people that came to, for the photo ops.
Right. Well, they listen. It's all about that moment.
But yeah, the community in general wasn't happy about him coming there. But it was very hot, so those people, they had people collapsing before he spoke. It's 108 degrees.
108 degrees.
In
I used to
October.
live in Palm Desert, which is in the Coachella Valley. And Teddy lives in Palm Springs when he's not in Ecuador.
Right.
And you know, he lives with all those old ladies that are after him. He's got all these 70 and 80-year-olds
And
that...
and the bears.
The bears.
Bear, when he calls you the Papa Bear.
Oh, the
that's
daddy
a-
bear.
that's
Yeah,
a-
there's a lot of gay people in Palm
Bears
Springs.
is a certain category, so some guys love the bears.
Yeah, I guess
so. You're
so.
his little Bruin,
Yeah,
little
okay.
baby bear.
All right, we're not going to talk about that, but Teddy's got a lot of little 70, 80-year-olds that are after him. And I was like, yesterday I was like, how in the hell? Like, she's 80 years old. What is she going to do? She's going to jump your boat and
They still
ride
want-
you like
they
you've
still
never
want-
been ridden
they still-
behind.
They still want love too.
I understand they want love, but do they want sex?
It's incredible. We're learning more and more that their seniors STDs are passing.
Oh, yeah,
amongst
I know
them
that.
in Senior homes,
A lot of the seniors now, they're getting STDs because they're a little more promiscuous
yeah.
than other people. Because they figure, fuck it, I'm old. You know, even if I get HIV, I'll be dead before it kills me anyway.
Or like the clap. I don't
Or
know.
whatever, the clap or something like that. You know. And when I think about that, I just go, oh, so in these old folks home, people are like looking up. You got some old guy, he's been banging like 3 chicks in the old folks home. She's like 75 years old. He's a young, fit, virile, 78-year-old. Well, Chuck, you know, Teddy is
Yeah, but I don't.
63, but he doesn't like the
They're all
ones
my,
that
they're all my friends.
he likes to keep him at arm's length
Yes.
because he's had quite a few of the older ones come on to him, which is always a challenge to keep them away. Well, it is, right? You got to be nice.
Absolutely.
You have to be very nice. You have to be friendly about it. You don't want to like,
Lose your
offend
friend.
them and lose a friend.
Yeah, it's true.
No, I'm very sorry, but I'm right now I'm staying away from
And
women.
that's what I tell them. I'm emotionally unavailable.
I'm emotionally unavailable.
True.
And then when he goes to like Ecuador or the Ukraine or something like that, he tries to find some little 25-year-old.
Ukraine.
Poland. Did you get any action in Poland?
A little bit. Well, there's some beautiful.
I know Poland,
film
Polish women
festivals.
look
Film
good.
festivals look very cute. There's girls from all over the world.
Yeah, yeah.
But the Poles are beautiful. They're very nice. They're nice to Americans. The Poles are heroic. You know what they've done to help Ukraine.
Yeah.
Over 4 million refugees. Think about it.
Yeah, that's a hell of a lot. Well, I did
At
see.
one time.
I did see that there's a guy in Poland that has said, if you cross our border, we'll shoot you.
Yeah, but those are they have like every country right-wing nuts, but the government, which is fairly conservative, still said we're going to help our fellow neighbors because they have a history with Russia. You know, Russia killed their prime minister. They shot down a plane with half the cabinet. That, and of course the Russians, it's like just like saying a journalist that's thrown off a hotel balcony jumped or fell.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how they.
Well, that
treat it.
happens in Patia all the time. In Patia, guys
Well,
are
don't they
constantly.
really jump though?
Well, some of them jump. Some of them
but in Russia,
fall.
you can bet
Some
they're
of
not
them are
jumping.
pushed.
They're
Some
being-
of them,
But they're being murdered in Russia.
well, some of them are murdered.
Really? So they have a mafia type thing?
Oh yeah, in Patia, Phuket, a lot of places they have that. I would say
But
that
they're from Thais.
a lot of people, they're older and upset, or maybe they have financial issues, or they have a girlfriend that took all their money, or they're ill and they just don't know what's going to happen, and then they just say fuck it and they jump.
Because maybe they put all their eggs in the basket by going there.
Right.
Yeah.
But there was, I think, a period of about 2 months where like 5 people jumped, which is a lot. But
It's a pretty desperate situation. But
yeah.
you guys have good mental health. You have.
Well, they
you
have some
options
mental
for
health
people.
care in Thailand, but it's not the best. It could be better, What I like is that in Ecuador, if you are a resident there, you can get very, very good insurance, whether it's public insurance or private insurance. And the private insurance is not very expensive. I like that, and I like that it's close to America.
80 something.
80 something, yeah. But I like that it's only like a 4-hour flight from the U.S.
Full coverage.
Where in Thailand it's 18 to 24 hours to get home.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I have to get mental state for the long.
Yeah,
trip
yeah.
tomorrow.
But I mean, oh well, yeah, you're gonna take a long journey. So we're leaving tomorrow. I leave at 12 o'clock. What time is your flight?
I think it's 12:55. I have to double check that.
Okay. So we're both leaving tomorrow, and you're going back to the States?
So I go from here to Taipei, Taipei to San Francisco to Palm Springs.
But you're not going to go back to Ecuador?
I will, but I have to go to Europe first in a few days after I arrive. And then I haven't organized Ecuador for sure.
But when are you?
Ecuador probably in November some point until a little before Christmas, I think.
So now, does that affect your 21 months?
I haven't. No, I'll have to start all over with that because
Jesus.
I haven't done that. So I'll do a third 2-year residency.
Yeah, we're going Air Asia, which I definitely do not like Air Asia. I'm not an Air Asia guy. I hate Air Asia. But we looked and it was 300-400 baht cheaper per person. So, 4 people. All right, we saved a little money. We could have flown, I think it was Viet Air, but that was a bit more expensive. And so, whatever. I try not to hold any grudges against airlines because, they can, every airline can be dicks.
The thing is
Some cannot be.
What a wonderful, yes, getting back to the U.S. or Europe, that's a big trudge for you. But what a wonderful opportunity for your followers that live
Oh yeah.
in Indonesia.
If you come to Bangkok and you're staying here for 6 months,
come here.
or you intend to live here, or you're just visiting. I mean, you take a little hour and 20 minutes flight,
Yeah, you'd be crazy not to.
and you come to Da Nang. I mean, to me, it's better than Ho Chi Minh. Fucking fly, man. Look at it. It's inside the glass. Big, huge fly.
He's smart too. He knows what he's doing.
Better than
Maybe you
Ho
can
Chi
organize
Minh.
a little group thing.
Yeah, well, that would be nice, but we'll have to see about that. It would be nice to have a
5
little
10
group
guys that
to come here.
and
If there's a
stock
bunch
it
of people that'll be here around the same time or feel like flying over to
You get a little.
Da Nang, we get 4 or 5 people come over here. That would be nice. But in Hanoi, okay, I like Hanoi. It's a nice place, but it's very chaotic, and I can only take 4 or 5 days there.
The Las Vegas thing. It's 2 days.
I mean, for me now, I've been to Hanoi 3 times. I don't really need to be there again. It is nice there. However, what I like and I like Quy Nhon, which I went to Quy Nhon, but that's not as much of a city like Da Nang, where they're set up for tourists and things like that. And what I will say is, while they do have trains in Vietnam, generally their infrastructure is not as good as in Thailand. But it's good.
But yeah,
It's
the
just,
Ho Chi Minh, which is simple. The Ho Chi Minh to Hanoi is a great.
yeah, you take the train.
They got the overnight, and then you can do the stop here.
Yeah, you can stop.
You're in the middle.
Yeah,
of the
you can
country.
stop wherever you want in the train, which is what I did the first time, and it was very nice. So I'd say that that's a little bit lacking. And one thing that we noticed, if you're here for a little bit or you're living here or whatever, that you might notice is that on the crosswalks they'll have a green light, and that means you're supposed to walk. You start walking, and there's all kinds of cars that are still coming. They don't slow down for you. They don't wait for you. And so what I do is I always stick my arm out and just be like, hey, don't run me
Keep
over.
your eyes open, but you know what?
You
That's
gotta keep your
applicable
eyes open.
Anywhere in the world, you can go to Italy. They go on red and they stop on green in Rome. So you have to be careful wherever you are. Tourists, we don't hear it in the news, but there's lots of people that get killed by accident as pedestrians.
I may take aspens a few days before long haul flights to help prevent deep vein thrombosis. Oh, wow.
Blood thinner.
Yeah, I know that aspirin thins your blood. And, you know, in some cases they say take 2 aspirin a day. That's what doctors say.
Baby
You know, I don't know
aspirin,
what
baby
the...
aspirin.
Yeah, baby aspirin, but that's good because, you know, when I fly, I always try to walk a lot. I always try to walk around. I try to go and, you know, stand in the back and, you know, do a couple stretches and stuff, take a piss. Still have not taken a dump in an airline ever in my life.
In the plane.
In the plane, I have never taken a dump. Which, if you think about that, that tells you something. Yeah, never have I done that. So, I mean, that's what? I've been flying for almost my whole life. I mean, probably 55 years, 53 years. I've been flying, and I have never went number 2 in an airplane. God forbid. I mean, I don't know how anybody can do that. But anyway, so yeah, we go back tomorrow, and I'll be streaming again on Friday, and I'm gonna compare Da Nang, Pattaya, Phuket, and maybe Chiang Mai. I don't know. I want to compare them, the cities, or Hoi An. You know, Da Nang, Hoi An is basically what it is, because they're, you know, they're not that far apart, but they're kind of like Hua Hin and like Juap or Cha'am or something like that. They're pretty close together.
I kind of prefer this to Hua Hin.
Oh yeah,
Or any
definitely.
of the mid-sized.
And then this is a bigger city than Hua Hin. But okay, it's bigger than I expected. But you know what?
More going on here.
There's a lot more going on. And if you want, you can be away from all this noise. Just go a little bit,
Like that.
a little bit
Mountains.
farther. You can go, and let me tell you something. Hoi An is, I mean, there is tourist stuff to
We
do
just
here.
didn't see the beach, but apparently that's nice too.
Yeah, but if you go up to Bana Hills, which is, well, they said it's an hour and 15 minutes, but it only took us 30 minutes to get there. That area is very nice, but then when you're in Hoi An is very touristy, ancient city,
They
very
look like a lot of
touristy.
the expats. We can see them on their bikes. They lived on the edges, so they can go into the city, get what they want, but then they're in some nice nature.
Although we did see a Frenchie
status.
today. We saw a little Frenchie
You
walking
love
down
those
the,
guys. I think you guys are gonna have a few
no
drinks.
shoes, dreadlocks, you know.
For sure.
No shirt. He had no shirt, no shoes, dreadlocks.
Chris, maybe he stayed cooler than we did.
And last night we went, like I said, we, you know, was talking about earlier. We went into a Mexican restaurant last night. It cost 500 baht for 5 of us, which is phenomenal considering Alex had 3 big, huge burritos. Then they give you chips on the side
Yeah,
and
it's
everything.
not like we got appetizers.
No. I was going to get the Dorado. I should have probably got that.
That's a wagyu. Wagyu taco.
I thought to myself, I need to get this, and it's probably
When
too
you
small.
come down to Ecuador, because I have that new connection, I'm going to make you. I made wagyu poppers. I made the wagyu tacos. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. And you know, the thing is that in Thailand, you know, they're charging the Western prices for the seafood, pretty much.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
you can get it for a little bit cheaper. No, you can. I mean, you can get shrimp in the market for cheaper than what it is in America.
But I'd say that the shrimp are probably fresher here because you're actually on the water.
Well, and also because you're getting it right from the tank. They're in
They
the
don't do
tank
that.
right there.
Aren't they in the tank in the
You
markets?
can do it, but like in the markets, they're trying to keep them alive, and they're pretty much like on the verge of death.
Yeah, because you're inland, so.
They don't keep them in the water in the market. They keep them. They
You
spray
can see
water
the
on them.
water here. They oxygenated. The water's
Oh, yeah.
super clean with all the.
I streamed that one day when we saw that huge place
Super clean aquarium.
with all the seafood. But there's a lot of places like that, and we may go back. I don't know, maybe tonight or tomorrow.
You can't go tonight.
Oh yeah, I can't go tonight because I'm having my romantic evening with my wife, which I forgot about. You know, do you like prawns? Yes.
They got
It's just
big
funny
guys.
because Teddy's always trying to remind me to be very romantic and considerate and understanding of my wife. And I'm like, She knows how I am. I know how she is. You know, it's when we get along, it's fine. We're all right. You know, around public, we subscribe to no PDA and all that other kind of stuff.
He's the traditional Western. He walks ahead of his wife.
Well, no, she walks faster than I do sometimes. I have to tell her, slow
Well,
down.
She's holding hands with the boys.
Yeah, she's very motherly. I mean, Alex is what? How old is he?
24.
He's 23. He just turned 23. Nicholas is 21. He'll be 22 next month. And she walks down the street, and of course she's got her arms around him, or she's holding hands. And we went out swimming in the beach. And I'll tell you what was not so good is that they had a little area cordoned off where you could go swimming.
They control it.
You could not go outside of these ropes.
It's beautiful beaches.
It's a beautiful beach, but you couldn't go out of the, they had the red flags up. You're not supposed to look at the ants over there. You could not go swimming anywhere but right there. And they had one lifeguard who was not always there. He was sleeping in the boat or something.
Went 5 inches over the line.
And he was like, hey, get over. So I said to them, come out, let's go, let's do our thing. So they come out, start going swimming. I said, listen, you should body surf. There's some good waves, and they start going out a little bit farther. And of course she comes out, oh, don't go out too far. Then she gets in the water. She never goes swimming in the ocean.
Just to stay near them.
She
to protect
just
them.
so she could be there. And I'm out there with them. And I'm like, honey, relax. Go back in, take it easy, She does not want to do that. And then what was it? Was it today? No, yesterday. Yesterday when they went for, Nicholas.
No, at dinner, he just wanted to go for
Yeah.
2 seconds while waiting for the bill.
Well, Nicholas said, I'm going to go for a walk. He wanted to walk a little the food off. He said, I'm going to go for a quick walk. And Alex was finishing up his burrito because he had 3 massive burritos. Fucking kid. He's finishing up the sixth part, the last part of his, they were divided in half. So he's finishing up the last part of his last burrito. So Nicholas says, I'm going to go for a walk. And Bo goes, okay, I'll go with you. She wants to go with him. So, in Thailand, if you know anything about Thai women, a good Thai woman is very motherly. But sometimes she takes it over the edge a little bit too much. But, as long as she's happy. I just want her happy. That's the only thing. Just be happy. You love your kids, okay, but as long as they can fend for themselves. And that's why I tell her, don't cook them breakfast. Make them cook their own damn breakfast.
Yeah, they should learn.
Now, they know how, but they're just like, oh, mommy's going to cook me breakfast? Okay, whatever. Let me just sit back and relax. I don't
Maybe you'll
know.
learn to cook for mommy sometime.
Well, Teddy came up with a good idea. And for Alex to do something in Thailand, but I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll see.
We'll see if we planted it. Let's see if he does any research.
And actually, Nikki said to me, I think I want to finish up and go to get some film education, take some film classes. And I said, Nicholas, when have you ever been filming anything? I film.
Where did that come from?
And Alex likes to do it, and he does know a lot about editing. He is smart about editing. He's very good.
But he's not putting in the work like that.
But he doesn't put the work in. And Nicholas, he doesn't put the work in either. So I'm like, what's the deal? So, I don't know what the deal is with them, but I just do my thing here, and if they want to help, they can help. I did give Alex a suggestion. I said, listen, I got lots of footage here. How about I give you some clips that you can use for something like, like the dragon breathing fire, or the night market, or the ancient city, or whatever it is, or Teddy going to the tailor, my wife going to the tailor. I filmed all that stuff. And the beautiful lady at the tailor that Teddy loves so much, who kept asking Teddy, bring me back to America. And I said, what about your husband? What about your husband? And then last time, I don't know if you saw.
A long time like you.
I don't know if you saw, but she started laughing. I said, what about your husband? She goes,
Yeah, he's the tailor.
he is the tailor.
He's upstairs while she does the sales.
Right. Now, I think if it came down to it, she would be like, honey, let's go. We're going together. It would not be she goes alone. But I know you're not, but for having 3 kids, her body was, she was pretty pristine. She looked pretty good for having 3 kids. She was in pretty good shape.
She would be a ball buster.
Oh yeah, she would bust your balls. She's tough, that chick. This is at the Taylor's, and of course she's like, what did she say? I love my Jew. The name of the tailor is I Choose Taylor. I'll put all the information when I put the video clip out.
So far, the quality looks pretty. We'll see. I was curious what your wife thought.
Well, she didn't try it on.
Maybe tonight.
She's like, she's not going to wear it tonight.
Well, she
I
hopefully
guarantee.
doesn't have T-shirts to go in that.
I don't know, but I know I have a collared shirt. I don't know what she's going to do, but she ain't going to wear that because she has no shoes. She going to wear tennis shoes with them?
That's why she saw those little flats. But maybe she.
I don't know what she's going to do. Anyway, yeah, we're going into a fairly nice restaurant tonight.
5 stars.
Supposed to be 5-star. Supposed to be very good. I don't know if it's Michelin starred, but I don't think so. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Listen, I'm easy, man. Just send me to a taco stand. That's fine with me. You know? Anyway, I think we're just about done here. I can only talk for so long.
Well, let's wish him a very happy birthday.
Yes, well, thank you very much.
Thank everyone who's contributed.
Thank you to all for all the contributions. I appreciate it very much. Well, thank you, Dre. Thank you very much. He's telling me happy birthday. I love it. Thank you very much.
You'll be bringing many more stories, shorter stories.
Yeah, we have a lot of stories coming from here because I just can't believe all the experiences I've had here. And let me tell you something. Yesterday, when we went to that place up there, I didn't expect much. I went, it's for the kids.
That's
It's
good.
Disneyland for the kids. We get there, and okay, it was really interesting looking, but like the cable car ride was pretty much worth it. Almost worth the price of admission. Then we go up, and they got the rides.
So
You got the dancing girls, the free beer. It includes everything.
That's a great.
You have that. You have all these places where you can go and eat. Things to see. They have all kinds of little festivals and everything going on. And I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. And before I knew it, I was like, shit, 2:30 in the afternoon. And then we had to go to get the cable car. And by the end of the day, we spent 7 hours there. And I'll tell you something. We paid. What was it, 700 or 500? Do you remember what she said it was for us to go there and come back?
I just looked for Disneyland, which is not all inclusive. You've got to spend whatever.
Right.
Parking, the food, which is. It went from $104 per person to $206 per person. So you could probably fly from California, do what you just did there, and still save money.
Yeah.
Because it's a little Disneyland.
Listen,
right?
Disneyland and Disney World are extremely expensive.
Yeah, so you.
My mother figured it out for like 5 people. She said it's going to cost us at least $1,500.
It's untenable for most people.
Yeah, but
That's
what
not
is this?
the hotels or any of that.
Where the crowd's less? No, I would say go during the week. Don't go on the weekend.
Because
But
you have nice tables for your meals.
but we had
They
plenty
weren't
of.
long lines or anything like that.
No, I mean the line to go on the ride was like it took like 5 minutes to get on the ride.
Well, Disneyland could be.
Yeah, Disneyland, the lines are a lot bigger. But we went in for the beer, and it was like, there's like 3 people ahead of me. You get the beer, you sit down, and it's a beer hall. Everybody's having a good time. They had beer drinking contest. Alex, I don't know if I videotaped that. Alex went up on one of their contests. They had mini kegs. And then what you were supposed to do is put the mini keg above your head and hold it there and just keep it there as long as you could. So there was about 7 people there. And I thought, God, I hope he doesn't come last. That won't look good. He goes, oh. But he is lean and sinewy, and even though he's not working out quite as much as he probably should right now, he's still very strong for his weight. I mean, he was the smallest person there.
He's a Malin.
And yeah, he's a Malin. So people started dropping like flies. Next thing you know, it's just him and one other huge, or big Korean guy. And Alex is trying to hold it up, and it just came down. He got second place out of all those people. So I'm like, all right, kid, you're doing good. So he got second place, and I did videotape that, and I videotaped the Russian girls, Ukrainian girls, or wherever they're from, Latvian girls,
Pretending to be German.
dancing,
beer hall
and
girls.
they could dance, and they were very sexy.
It's actually Oktoberfest period now.
Oh, that's
so-
why they have it said Autumn Festival.
Yeah, it's
So
Oktoberfest in
they had all the
Europe,
pumpkin.
right?
They had pumpkins up there. I don't know if you saw that. They had all these pumpkins, and some of them were huge, and the vast majority of them were real pumpkins. I was like, I put my finger on one, and I go, son of a bitch, I got pumpkin all over my finger. So most of them, they had a few that were like up high that were made of styrofoam, but the majority of them were. And then they had the like Fiats or some Renaults or some kind of car. They had a couple cars there that were part of the scenery, and it was very cool. So I recommend that place. So anyway,
Happy
when I come back and I have a stream on Friday, I'll talk about. I have a little time to look and see what we did and
recap.
yeah, and I'll do a recap of it, and then I'll compare some of the places in Thailand to here. This is a pretty happening place. It is a tourist area, but Hoi An is even more of a tourist area than this place is because the ancient city is just filled with tourists. And I don't know that it's that ancient, to be honest.
It's a mix.
It's a mix of modern and traditional. And by the way, Teddy got himself a couple of scarves. He went into a place, he got a couple of scarves. Then he went to another place, which was, the guy was from where? Kashmir. Crazy. He's from Kashmir. Not a big area, but he brought out a beautiful piece of fabric.
So,
It was silk, and Teddy bought it because he wanted to give it to one of his old lady friends. Old woman, very lovely old woman, mature old friend of his. He wanted to give her the scarf, so he's keeping his options open. I can't help myself.
well, I couldn't get those things in
Oh,
America
God.
for, they'd be $100 more.
Yeah, how much was that thing?
That one was 40. So maybe it'd be a couple $100.
Yeah,
for that.
$40, and I bet you that thing would be $150, $200.
Yeah, because it's an Hermes or.
And it was
Chanel.
funny because the guy knew what he was doing, and he was a
owned the
hustler.
business.
And he was going, oh, I give you a discount of $20 or something like that. And I go, oh, no, you got to make it lower than that, buddy. And finally, he worked out a deal with Teddy, and Teddy bought the.
He still made a ton of money.
Yeah, he
because
made-
those poor laborers in Kashmir where he imported it from.
Yeah,
He
they're not
probably
making
pays
much.
$3 a unit or something.
Yeah, but he's the boss. That's how it works.
Yep.
We are in Da Nang, Vietnam right now. So, in case you don't know, they're. I can't even see anymore. Jesus Christ. Number 14A, Pebbles dashing. All right, so I guess that's it. It's time to go. Time to get out of here.
Happy retirement.
Happy birthday to me. Thank you very much. And thank you to all those who contributed. I always appreciate it.
It helps you bring them stories.
Yes, it
around the
helps
world.
me bring you
Around the world.
my stories and helps me to continue doing whatever I'm doing.
And I can tell you, people, he works hard at it.
Yeah, I do. That's how it is. There's a lot of YouTubers working hard out there. So anyway, thank you once again. And I should be back on Friday. I think it's Friday. And what do I say? Where are we right now? Thank you very much. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Da Nang, Vietnam right now. Soon to be back in Bangkok, Thailand. Thank you. Yes, my romantic evening. You know, when you've been together for 25 years, it's romantic, but it's more like we get to relax a little. You know, that's always nice.
You dried off too.
Yes, we did actually. I was sweating when I came here, and now I am bone dry. So maybe we can walk back. I don't know. It's up to Teddy, but anyway.
It's up to you.
Chog di leo jerken mai, or as they say in Vietnam, tam biet, which is goodbye. And I will see you next time. So take it easy, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it.